Hey there, everybody. Thanks for joining me today. Today is Friday, April 24th, 2020, and I want to talk a little bit about the new bill that's just passed Congress, giving additional funding to the Paycheck Protection Program and the Economic Injury Disaster Loan. The bill is called the Paycheck Protection Program and Healthcare Enhancement Act. So some important notes from the bill are that $75 billion of funding will be allocated to hospitals and healthcare providers. $25 billion will be allocated to expanding testing in the US for the coronavirus. $50 billion will be allocated to the EIDL loan portion. $10 billion will be allocated to the EIDL grants portion. That's the portion you don't have to pay back. And $310 billion will be allocated to the Paycheck Protection Program. One thing to keep in mind that this additional funding will go really quickly. Think about it. The original funding lasted just shy of 2 weeks, and it's been about a week since the funding went out. So during that time, banks have still been taking applications, anticipating the second wave of funding, which means that once the second wave hits, these banks will have a backlog of applications to process. And then I think this funding is going to go in a few days. So if you haven't already applied for this, you are already behind. So get with your bank ASAP. Check on Kabbage.com, check on PayPal.com. Those are great resources to get funding as well. Will there be a third wave of funding? Well, we don't really know. But what we know is that, or at least what I think, is that this economic crisis is going to last much longer, for many more months. And the way that the Paycheck Protection Program is designed through its, through the way that it's forgiven, the loan is meant to last for just about 2 months, because it's forgiven after paying 2 months worth of payroll and rent and utilities and stuff. So we think the economic crisis is going to last much longer than that. Also keep in mind that if your business is going to be shut down for a while, and you apply for this Paycheck Protection Program and you want the funds to be forgiven, then you'll essentially have to be paying employees for doing nothing. If your business is completely shut down and you apply for this, one of the stipulations of the loan is that you have to either rehire your furloughed employees or your laid off employees and pay them their wage before the disaster happens. So if you're completely shut down, you'll be paying your employees for doing nothing. That's all for today. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for more updates, and I'll see you guys soon.